good morning, everyone. Welcome into a special presentation of the BCSO State Championships. Seems like the end of October every year.
Every year.
We have this tournament. This year, a little bit modified. It's going to be only varsity girls volleyball.
Right.
Tony Geringer's with us. Mike the Statman Granger should be with us a little bit later on.
But we got Mark Richmond with us.
Yes.
So we're good.
Yeah, we're fine. You know, Mark can lead us in music or whatever he wants to do. You know, we can all just join in and sing. We can do that, couldn't we?
He could sing.
Yeah,
you guys could sing. You wouldn't want me.
Well, whatever. You always do this in the McDonald's jingle or something like that. But anyway, we're here today. Again, it is a total of 4 teams that will be involved. We'll start off with the Columbus High Street Crusaders against the Tigers of Dayton Temple. And then the second game will be Fayette Christian against the Licking County Eagles.
Right.
Game 2 teams that we just saw Monday night over at Licking County. So, and then basically it's a double elimination tournament. Tell us a little bit how's the sets going to break up, guys?
Mark knows more than I do about that. Tell me how it sets up, Mark.
So we're going to do best of 3 all day long. Best of 3 to 25 each game. Since it's true double elimination, once we get to the championship, if the team coming from the winner's bracket loses, then they'll have a second winner-take-all best of 3 to 25 at that point.
All right, so if my math's right, we'll have probably at least 6 or 7 matches today.
Six matches for sure, the 7th if necessary.
All right, so it's going to be a full day, so we want you folks to stay with us. We understand that some of the schools are in session, but they're piping this into the classroom. This is education at its best, I guess. So hopefully you can root on your teams at your schools. Now the winner of this contest will of course move into the second round of the championship, and that contest would be coming up at 12:45. The team that loses this contest will come back and play at 11:30 this morning.
All right, good morning.
So let's go over to Rick Melvin right now and pick up the announcements and opening prayer.
2023. Are you ready for some volleyball? All right. Right, we have our round 1 game here between Temple Christian, they're the home team, and then we have High Street Christian over here. So we're going to have a word of prayer, and then we're going to get started with some volleyball. Let us pray together. Father, thank you for today and your goodness to us. Lord, thank you for allowing the teams to have safety to travel in so far this morning. We pray for those that might still be on their way. Despite the rain, may they make it here timely and safely. Father, we thank you for the season and what it's meant, and we trust that our coaches have done a great job mentoring and coaching and teaching, and that our athletes have learned much and grown throughout the year, and we look forward to a great tournament today. Father, we ask that what we say and do will bring you honor and glory, and we thank you so much for sending your Son to be our Savior. Bless us now, we pray in his holy name. Amen. All right, let's have some volleyball.
All right, so we're just about ready to get this one started. Once again, it is Columbus High Street, the Crusaders. Head coach is Christina McGraw. Allie Rogers is her assistant. Team comes into the contest with a 6-5 mark. Meanwhile, Dayton Temple, the Tigers, 7-11 overall. Jessica Schuler is the head coach. The assistant is Krista Hoskins. So we're about ready to get this one underway. As slowly the folks are starting to come in. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, guys. I mean, nice temperatures, but raining outside, so.
It's still 9 o'clock.
Yeah, it's 9 o'clock, but again.
It's about like church. They'll come in.
Yeah.
They'll come last minute.
Everybody wants to sit.
All right.
Yeah, everybody wants to sit in the back. But here in the pews, you can sit in the front or up high, whatever. All right, so we're about ready to get this one started, and let me see.
It should be Temple Dayton serving first.
So who's serving first?
Temple Dayton.
Temple is, okay.
Yep, Temple will be serving first.
So Temple will be serving first. They, of course, will be in the all black with gold numbers and lettering. Columbus will be in kind of a mixture of orange and blue. So we're about ready to get this one started. And there's the opening serve. That by Emma Goodman. Crusaders on the return could not get the ball over the net, so it's 1-0 in favor of Dayton Temple to get things started here in the state Final Four. Double elimination. Best of 3, again played at 25. Goodman with the serve. It's high in the air. Good return, one-handed there by Hensford. Now coming back will be Lily D. They said just call her Lily D. You folks there at Columbus High, you know who I'm talking about. That one's hit long and out of bounds.
Nice.
Off the hands, and that will give the ball back now to, well, the young lady we just mentioned, Lily D. Ball's up and off the hands of Goodman, not able to be returned. It's 2-1 now in favor of the High Street Crusaders.
This is the first time we have seen High Street.
Yeah, as I say, Dayton played here about 10 days ago. That serve is in the net, so Dayton broke the serve, and this will bring up number 33, Hannah Brown, who is a junior. Nice smack down that one. Ball's hit now by Delane Connor, now over by Lily Martin. Here comes now Temple trying to set it up right in front of the Crusaders. Good battle back by Delane Connor. Once again, the Tigers down the line. Lily D with a hit. Coming up, trying to go for the kill, and just a little bit hard and out of bounds by Haley Taylor. So it makes it now 3-2 in favor of Dayton Temple. Brown with the serve right down the line. Trying to keep the ball alive is the Crusaders. Getting it over will be Taylor. Good little bump hit there by the Dayton squad. Once again, Taylor very active around the net area so far. Doherty, now back to Taylor. Now here comes Dayton. Right down the left line. Hit by Lily D. Trying to go across court to set it up to her teammate. That being Delane Connor. And falls a little bit short. So it goes 4-2 now with another serve point by Brown. That one's a nice hit. Oh, good dig there by Brittany Seaman, and then hit out of bounds off the hands of Columbus, and it makes it now 5-2. So 4 straight points, 3 off serve by Dayton Temple. And that one just right off the right hand of Delane Connor. She didn't even have a chance to get set up. That came a little speed there. So another point, and that's an ace, by the way. 6-2 in favor of Dayton Temple. Good dig there by Lily D. Ball's up and out of bounds. Not able to recover was Taylor Hoskins of Dayton. She knocks it out of bounds, so they break the serve. Makes it 6-3. We go back now to High Street, and Haley Taylor, senior, will be doing the serving. Oh, nice shot there, just right above the net. Goodman comes up, hits down instead of up on it, hits it into the net. Point goes to Columbus. 6-4 score here in set number 1. Kid played 25, got a win by 2. Goodman trying to get up to the front line again, and a little bit slow getting over and trying to get the ball up was Hoskins. So another point off the serve by Taylor. That's 6-5, and that time Taylor got a little bit too under it, and it went under the net. So point will go back to Dayton Temple, up 7-5. Getting ready to serve now is Lania Collins, and it's hit into the net. So quick break serve on that one. That goes back now over to Columbus. Delaney Connor, junior. 7-6 score. Long serve off the hands of Goodman, and it goes out of bounds. That's a point for High Street.
Yep.
So far, 4 of the 7 points off serve for High Street. Dayton's got 5 of their 7 points off serve. Goodman in the air, good save there by Hoskins. And then the ball's over to the Columbus side, double hit. Point goes to the Dayton team, and we'll get ready to have another new server. Shelly Tester is now serving. Hit by Brianna Seaman, then Lily Martin. Now here comes the Tigers on the return. Goodman, good hit. Now on the way back line, it's Taylor hollering for it, getting it. It was Connor, gets it over the net. Ball's up, hits the net. Goodman tries to play it out, but not successful. So the point goes back to the High Street team, and well, it gets about as tight as it can get. It's 8-8. Serving will be Lily Martin, 8th grader. And that one's wide to the left, out of bounds. So quick break serve and goes right back to Dayton. Taylor Hoskins, a junior. Now will serve with Dayton up 9-8. They're the home team on the scoreboard. Oh, nice little hit there on the front line by Brown. And Columbus having trouble getting the ball back over the net. And so a good kill there by Brown helps set up the point. Off the serve by Hoskins, 10-8. Ball's high in the air. Coming back, oh, good hit with the left hand by Seaman. Now back to Brown. Whoa, just clears the net and catching Connor off balance a little bit. Hit under the net and out of bounds, so yet another point off the serve. 11-8. And balls. Nice little punch hit there by Doherty. Now here comes Columbus again on the return. Goodman. And good push hit there as Emma Goodman got the good setup by Brown. She was on the right side and hit it across the court to the left side, got it inside the line for a big point off serve there. Substitution now. Delaney Childers, a 6th grader, is in the game. Good dig there by Martin. Ball in the back court. And just getting it over on the third hit into the net as there was a hit by the lefty there. Brianna Seaman, the sophomore. You folks know how I like lefties. Tony can tell you, man.
Yeah, that's right.
I love those left-hand servers. I do.
The right side of their mind.
Yep. Good dig there by the Tigers coming up. Oh, not able to get it over the net. And it falls short as Columbus had 3 players running toward it, but could not dig it out of the net for the save. So they break the serve, and it's now 13-9. And getting ready now to serve will be Grace Hansford. Ball's in the air. Getting it over now is Taylor. Good hit and out of bounds, though, by Brown. She had the right idea. She was trying to put it inside that left sideline, but unfortunately pushed it a little bit. That makes it now 13-10 in favor of Dayton Temple. Coming in now, once again, is Lily D. Ball's hit into way in the back, and they got to get it saved. Yep, good save there by Brown. Now Goodman out of bounds. Then trying to come back and hit it was Delane Connor, and she hit it out of bounds. So a break on the serve there, and it's 14-10, and Dayton with the lead. And we go all the way around the rotation, and it's Emma Goodman again. On the back line there, Seaman. Here comes Crusaders. They're set it up. Taylor coming up. Little push hit there by Seaman. Now Goodman. Oh, right hand. Oh, good hit there by the right hand by Taylor. Good save. Now they're going to try to set it up once again. This time down the right sideline by Lily D. Now coming up with it. Trying now to come to the right side. Just got it inside the back line. Beautiful hit there by Delaney Connor on the kill. That makes it 14-11. So, Lily D with the serve.
Like that.
Yeah, Lily D. Well, that's what the coach said, call her. So I said, fine. I'm easy to work with.
That's right.
High in the air, Goodman. Front line, now over to Brown. Hit by Tester. And the Crusaders, guilty, 2 hit. And so they'll go back over to Dayton. 15-11, boys. Quick moving first set here. Getting ready to serve, Hannah Brown. She had 4 serve points, including an ace her last time. Well, give her an ace on that bad boy.
Nice.
And that makes it now 16-11. Five-point lead by Dayton Temple. Save with the Crusaders. Coming up with was Taylor, unfortunately, trying to get it across court. Connor couldn't get to it in time. Another point off serve. 17-11. Brown serves. Good dig there by Crusaders. Lily D. Ball's high in the air. Coming up with it will be Delane Connor. Oh, little finger kill there. Good play there by Taylor Hoskins, the junior. She got a little fingertip kill. And with that, a timeout has been called. And we'll take our first break as well. Our scores, Dayton Temple 18, Columbus High Street 11. You're watching the state BCSO here on the Epifanos Sports Network.
At McDonald's, we're making changes every day to serve you better. It's what we're made of. And serving you better means fresh beef quarter-pounder burgers. Your burger, his burger, her burger. All cooked fresh, right when you order. Made from pure North American beef and just a pinch of salt and pepper. Because we think there's nothing better than a fresh beef quarter-pounder burger made for you, right when you order. And that's just one way we're showing you what we're made of.
Getting ready to serve once again for Dayton Temple is Hannah Brown. Charging up from the back line to Goodman. Lily D. Now over to Doherty. Set up and hit it twice. With two hands, it's Lily Martin. So that's a turnover to Dayton. That makes it now 19-11. Brown again, and again tried Lily D to get the dig, unsuccessful. Ace serve on that bad boy, and once again, and that's her third ace. I've got it unofficially.
Yep, unofficially, and 5 in a row.
That?
Every time.
Well, I didn't say it this time. You cannot say it was a youngism, because when I say it, I get blamed for it.
That's true. That's what happens when you live right, Randy.
I guess. Haley Taylor now will serve. Goodman, high in the air. Good save there, once again by Hoskins. Now the Crusaders got to get it over if they do that time. Connor, now once again setting it up on the front line. Good return by Collins. Now here comes the Crusaders. Whoop! She ran into the net. That's a violation. Can't do it. As Delaney Connor was trying to get a ball over the net. Unfortunately, couldn't stop her momentum. Goes into the net. And that makes it 21-12. Another lefty. Love it. Bonita Collins with the serve. Ball's hit out of bounds by the Crusaders. And it's now 22-12 in favor of Dayton. Serve on the right side. That's Seaman. Long hit now in the back line. Getting it over is Doherty. And 4 hits by Temple, so that gives the point back to the Crusaders. And Delaney Connor will get ready to serve the ball. Dig there by Goodman. Oh, couldn't get it over the net. And call violation. I think they said
Putting in the hustle, just going a little too far.
okay, he's in the net. So the ball goes back to Dayton. Seaman, the one-handed hit by Doherty. Goodman with it back to the net. High hit. Now once again, Seaman now over to Taylor. Hoskins. Goodman trying to go for the kill. Nice block there. Coming back up. Oh boy, she played that one. Oh, that's a little bit of walking the dog right there.
You go.
Okay, we haven't pulled that one out yet.
I was waiting for us to go walk the dog.
You was waiting for that walking the dog line, huh? 23-14. Aiden Mattery is the server, and the ball's hit out of bounds. For those that are listening, maybe for the first time, we'll explain. When the ball is on top of the net and takes a little roll, you don't know which way it's going to go. We've been calling it walking the dog, folks. So if you hear us say it, that's what we're talking about. That one is, just barely clears, but it gets over. Goodman hit by Tester. Now here comes the Crusaders on the attack, down by 8. Trying to battle back in this game. Good hit with the left hand. Nice play there by Brianna Seaman. Give her a K for a kill on that bad boy. That makes it 23-16 as they're trying to rattle back here a little. Another out of bounds, but they played it anyway. It was Hoskins. Now another hit and another good play there by Seaman.
The big momentum is changing.
You think? 23-17. So they cut the deficit down by 3 points. Hit there by Hansford, and in the net was Seaman. She was on a roll there with a couple kills. So that breaks the serve, and it's 24-17. So we're at set point right now for Dayton Temple. Hoskins just hit the top of the net. It goes over, and it lands, and that's the set final score in set number 1. It is Dayton Temple winning by a score of 25-17. As to be honest with you, the High Street didn't have a chance on that one. As that one just hit the top of the net and went over and dropped in. 25-17. Dayton Temple wins set 1. Set 2 is coming up in 2 minutes. Stay with us.
She was having 30 to 60 seizures a day. Then, last spring, we noticed a bruise on her inside of her thigh. A few days later, they came back with a pathology diagnosis, and it was lymphoblastic lymphoma. Without treatment, death is within 3 to 5 months. You treat her, she's dead. It's that simple. So we're in the hospital, and a lady I've never seen before walks in the room. She said, "I'm going to try to get y'all a room at the Ronald McDonald House." I didn't know what that was. I was 66 years old, and the only thing I knew about the Ronald McDonald House was when I went to McDonald's, they had a box sitting by the cash register, and I put money in it. She brought us over here, 1 block from the emergency room entrance of Children's Hospital. Rayleigh's in a wheelchair, and I can push her there in 2 minutes and 12 seconds because I've timed it. Well, we come to know the Ronald McDonald House because in the last 14 months, we've probably spent 100 nights here. But last December, during the night, Rayleigh got sick. Jump out of bed, put her in the wheelchair, and we're racing down the street. We get in the emergency room door. Her temperature in 2 minutes went to 103. She teetered there for 7 hours. And finally her oxygen level in her blood started coming back up. I'm gonna say again that we live 3.5 hours away, but we had the Ronald McDonald House, and we were here. If we hadn't been here, the child would have died. I hope your family never needs the Ronald McDonald House. But I want to tell you something. If you do, there's nothing like it. We thank God for it every day.
All right, we're about ready to start set number 2 of this first round game between Dayton Temple, the Tigers, 7-11 overall, against the 6-5 High Street Crusaders. And Dayton Temple won the first one 25-17.
And look who we have with us.
Well, it's about time you got here.
Hey, I got to say, I had some stats, hot off the press this morning. I was finishing things up this morning, so I got some good stats to
All
share
right,
later
well,
on.
good. Well, you can tell the stat man, Michael Granger, is with us now. Thanks for Mark. Richmond's sitting in for at least a set. So we're about ready to go. Lily D getting ready to serve as we are underway. And that one's into the net by Goodman. So 1-0 in favor of High Street.
High Street's away.
High Street's on this side.
Away.
Away. High Street away. Dayton Temple home.
Got it.
Yeah, it's good for you to know that.
Lily, ball's high. And good hit there by Brown, just gets it over. Unfortunately, it goes, okay, it was in.
Tied up.
Yeah, I didn't, to be honest with you, I looked down for a split second, and that's when the ball landed, and I didn't see where it went to. So it went out. So Goodman serves. Lily D coming back, trying to kill. Good hit up in the air by Taylor. Now coming up, Goodman on the line. Back to Brown, back to Goodman, and not able to get it over was Delaney Connor. So Goodman picks up the serve point. 2-1. Emma, of course, one of the Goodman sisters that's played for the last several years for Detroit, for Dayton. Got a movement already, don't I? Her sister is going to Wright State, she said.
No.
There you go.
She was one of my best players.
Yeah, Mara Goodman. I remember.
Yeah, Mara, yeah, there
she
you go.
was the dig queen here at the BCSO tournament. She just dug it out of so many times.
Last year they won the tournament. The year before they lost to Fayette Christian in the finals. If I remember correctly, they had to go two finals, didn't it, guys? Because I think Fayette Christian was undefeated and got beat in that first final, so they had to go to a second one. Then last year, Detroit, I think, here we go again. Dayton again went in the first finals at 2-0. All right, 3-2 score now. And that one comes off Goodman's hand.
Hey, why you got 20 minutes up on the clock for?
What's that?
Why you have 20 minutes up on the clock?
I forget, it's just 12. You can change that to 12 if I want.
Only official would recognize that.
Yeah, I know.
Haley Taylor with the serve on the back line. Goes to
Put a minute on.
Hansford. Now back to Lily D.
We're
Now,
trying to work with them.
Lily Martin. Good return there by Brown. Good volley going on right now, but 3-3 ball game. Collins into the net. And not able to dig it out and get the point over, or get the ball over. Should it was Hannah Brown.
Yeah, I know.
So Taylor picks up a point off the serve. Makes it 4-3 now in favor of High Street. Just clears the net. Whoa! And Goodman goes for the dig and hits one of her teammates in the face. Ouch. 5-3. Goodman now over to the left side. That is Tester. Here comes the Crusaders. Good hit and not able to come back with it as it was hit there by Connor. And then trying to save it was Hansford, and it hit the back of Goodman and rolls off her back. That may be a new saying we might have to come up with, guys, instead of walking the dog. Good save by Brown all the way around. And Crusaders couldn't quite pull it off as way out of bounds was Connor and got it way over on the other side to Seaman, but she was not able to get it over, so they break the serve, and Dayton Temple will take back over. Trailing 6-4, they'll make it 7-4 now as she hits it into the net. So, Delaney Connor will now get her first opportunity in the second set here to serve. Brown to Hoskins over for the Crusaders. Good hit for the lefty. Unfortunately, it was too good of a hit by Seaman and hits it out of bounds. So quickly, Collins gets ready to set up and serve it for the Tigers. Down the line, hitting the ball. It's Connor trying to set up her teammate Seaman, hits it into the net. Point off serve by Collins. 7-6 now. Trying to tie the ball game up is the Tigers, but a good return there and good play there. That one, good location by Lily Martin. She hit it where they weren't.
Yep.
I was gonna say, hit it where they ain't, right?
Yeah. Well, we got people listening in school there,
So it's gotta
Michael.
be more-
We have to use correct English.
Oh, it's Friday, isn't
Oh,
it?
yes.
We're not out of school today.
No, we're not out of school. You know, we don't want a bunch of crank letters or something by
sorry.
people saying, you guys got to talk right or we're not listening to you anymore. That one's up in the net and unable to get it over. 9-6. High Street holding on here.
Sure are coming right back.
Martin with her
Really a must-win game.
first serve out of
she
bounds,
played it.
and she played it.
Yep. Gave her one there.
And playing the ball was Hansford, and she's like, I shouldn't have done that, should I, Coach? And she said no, because it ends up giving her
timeout
a point.
for,
And with that, we're going to have a timeout. We'll take one as well. Score, it's the Crusaders 10 and the Tigers 6. Back with more from the BCSO State Volleyball Championships right here on the Epiphanos.
If you thought one napkin for the quarter pounder with cheese was enough, it's not enough.
Stop the clock, blow the horn.
Along with Tony Geringer and also Michael, the Statman Granger, I'm Randy Young. Thanks for joining us here at the BCSO State Final Four, girls varsity volleyball, 10-6 in favor of Columbus High Street. Make it 11-6 as once again the Tigers frustrated a little bit trying to get that ball back after the serve by Lily Martin.
Yeah, High Street just matched their serve points from the first set. Just 11 points in.
Yep. That one is hit and
Nice dig.
Hoskins returned by the Crusaders. Hoskins again. One hand hit off the top of the net. Thanksford. Now here comes the Crusaders again with a return. Connor. Another one-hand push. Oh, saved by the right hand. Good play there by Martin. Out into the net. Can't get it over. Hoskins with the air there. That's 12-6 now. Another point off serve.
They got to break this serve.
12-6. Crusaders have doubled the lead. They're trying to tie this up at one apiece and force it into the third set. Again, it's best out of three. Played at 25, all three sets. You need to. Way over the right side. And down and out. As hitting the ball long was Tester. In that first set, unofficially, I had 25-17 win by Dayton Temple. They had 15 of their 25 points off serves, including 3 aces. I had High Street with 6 of their 17 points off serve with 3 kills, but no aces. Whoa, that's up in the stands. You always got to be prepared.
6 in a row.
Tester hitting it out. That's now 14-6. Martin on a roll here. I hope I didn't jinx her. We'll find out in about 13 seconds when she hits the ball.
You didn't.
See if it gets it over the net. Goodman high. Lily D coming back. Nice little left hand shot by Seaman. Tigers trying to get it back over on the third hit. That one just gets over. Good dig there by Hoskins. Comes back. There's a good return by Lily D, and Hoskins was down on the dig, trying to get back up quickly and hit the ball over and couldn't quite get there in time. So Martin with yet a serve point that puts the team up 15-6. Long hit on the back line, and that one's off the hand again and just goes haywire. Off of Brown, 16-6. Biggest lead we've had so far. Set up on the front line. Comes Goodman. Try a little dump kill there, and that one goes out of bounds. That one's off Columbus.
Smart play there by Goodman, just picking a spot where they couldn't return it.
Yep.
Shelby Tester, a freshman, with the serve. Taylor, now back over to Seaman. Tester, on the air, just got over the net, barely. Connor, back on the front line again. Lily D. Set up, Goodman. Whoa!
Nice ball.
Everybody knows what she was trying to do. She was trying to go cross court and unfortunately didn't hit quite enough. So, 17-7. Now up is Brianna Seaman, sophomore. Goodman. Now back to Seaman. Good hit there by Martin. Turn around, nice hit there. And another one, and that one landed beautifully. Good heads-up play to Taylor Hoskins. She was able to get the return and was able to drop it in right in front of that back line.
Yeah, a couple nice plays there in a row for her.
Yep.
Now she's serving.
How many times have we seen that, huh? Let's give her an ace.
Give her an ace, yeah.
So an ace serve there. Unofficially, that's 4 in the match for Temple.
I had her with 1 to end the game, too. So that's 5.
Ball's hit high in the air. Well, you can definitely hear Delaney Connor. She really likes to scream. Actually, just did it again. Brown, good save. Connor, front line. Billy D, back line. Now here comes Hansford, and it's long, and it goes out of bounds. Well, I will say one thing. Delaney, she likes to get into it, doesn't she? That's what you need, a vocal leader. Here comes High Street. That.
Or 2. Double hit.
Yep, double hit, so it's 18-10. And we'll go back on the break with the serve. Grace Hansford, a senior. Down the line. Connor. And we're going to have a whistle violation on Temple. Got a net or elbow, I think the official said.
Over the net, yeah.
So Lily D will be the server. She just got enough on it. And that's another 2 hands there. 19-11. So another break on the serve.
Good little server.
Yeah, Dayton Temple's going to have to start getting the serve back here.
Goodman
They've
with
not
the ball.
controlled at this game.
Hit by Taylor. Connor. Goodman just got it over and into the net by Connor. Goodman. 19-12. Substitution. Alahana Starr, an 8th grader, is now in the game. Taking the place of Doherty. High in the air. And another violation. 19-13. High Street trying to hold on to the lead. We had it at 10 at one time. It's down to 6. Connor, long hit, back line. Good save, Brown. Now once again it'll be to Martin. Connor to the middle. Goodman, Brown. Goodman on the setup. And
there's a fine line in that double hit, isn't there?
Yeah. And they are calling it close today. So another double hit. Ball goes back over to High Street, up 20-13. Taylor. Oh, Goodman tried to play it on the line to get it over. And muffing that one a little bit was Connor. Like she was going to go for the kill, and for some reason kind of backed off just at the last second. So served by Dayton Temple, that being Brown. Connor down the line. Oh! Right in the face there. Shelby Tester, and falls out of bounds. It is a point for High Street. And official timeout, make sure she's okay. 21-14. Connor with the serve over the net. Brown trying to make a save there. And unfortunately, hits it in the net, then goes out again, so it's a point for High Street. Point off serve by Connor, and that makes it 22-14. Chester, and they're playing it right in front of us, and unfortunately we're in the out of bounds area, so it's going to be a point for High Street.
You've been known to make a few saves over here.
Yeah,
saving
really.
cameras and equipment.
Yeah, save the equipment.
You got to protect the equipment no matter what. Connor, long hit. Ball's batted around. Good save by Goodman. Here comes now.
Setting her up.
High Street.
Oh, nice
Seaman.
dig.
Oh, nice hit on the backside by Hoskins. Back to the net. Is able to get it right in front of Lily B. And that's a point. Picked up by
Here's the captain.
Dayton. 23-15. And that one hit out of bounds.
Point.
By Collins. So we're now at set point, which we're tied at 1 apiece, and we'd have to go to the third set. 24-15 High Street. 1 point away from tying this up at 1 apiece. There's the serve. Lily Martin high in the air. Brown on the front line goes to Hoskins. Now hit by Taylor. Front line, Connor just got it over. Can't play the ball out of the net. One strike, and that's all it is. So with that, that makes the final score in set number 2, High Street 25 and Dayton Temple 15. The third and deciding sets coming up in 2 minutes right here on the Epifanos.
Is there food at home? Maybe. But is there a McDouble with extra pickles, a side of fries, and a high C at home? No.
Has been completed, and High Street to play to 25 on the third set. Got to win by 2. No, we had the tournament earlier this month, and they went to 15. So everybody, we got to make sure everybody knows it's 25 on the third set.
However we start this game is how it's going to be, right?
Yeah. Well, unbelievable serve points. I know you're keeping stats, I'm keeping stats, so we're probably off 1 or 2 overall. But Lily Martin, just by herself, I think she almost matched. I had her with 7 serve points, so I think it almost matches what the whole team had in the first set. And we've kind of almost belabored the point throughout the entire season covering Crusaders volleyball, Fayette Christian that is that if you can win the serve battle, your chances are you're going to win the set and the match probably every time.
Yeah, and that's been the story so far. First match, Dayton Temple controlled the serve, 15 serve points to 7 compared to High Street. High Street this time flipped the table at 15 to Dayton Temple 6. And like you said, Lily Martin has 12 on between both sets, 9 in that last set.
Okay, so like I say, his stats are a little bit higher than mine, but that's okay. When you're doing play-by-play, you can't keep track of everything.
It's hard, yeah.
So that's why we always like to have Michael here as a backup, all right? So his stats are the one we'll eventually go with. Well, just because we like him so much.
Just because. He is the stat man.
He's the stat man, that's right.
What do you want?
Tony's the coach. He's the stat man. I'm
The guru.
the sports guru, yes.
At least we know how to have fun, right?
Oh, absolutely. Hey, I'm off work today, so this is fun for me, man.
Yeah, me too.
I'm having a good time. All right, this is it. Deciding set. The winner will move on to the winner's bracket contest, which will be coming up at 12:45. And the team that loses, unfortunately, has to drop into the consolation bracket and would play at 11:30. Fayette Christian and Licking County Christians coming up at approximately 10:15 this morning, give or take a few minutes either way. All right, so we're ready to start. High Street, Lily D with the opening serve as we begin. And on the back line, hit there by Doherty. Goodman, one-hand punch hit by Brown. Another one. Lily D, they're trying to save it. Good save.
Wow.
Good dig there by Kester. Now coming right back with it is High Street.
2 hits.
And then over, and Goodman, unfortunately, what I missed, guys?
There's a double hit.
Double hit, okay. They call him so quick, I couldn't see it.
Yeah.
So it was a double hit. Sorry about that. I got all excited. That one is hit into the net, so that makes it now 2-0 in favor of Dayton Temple. Goodman, Lily D. Taylor hits high. Long hit. The lefty Seaman knocks it out close to the soccer field. Which, in other words, folks, if you're not familiar with the facility, is a long distance away. Goodman with yet another serve. And falling down, trying to get the ball up is freshman Tesler. And it goes under the net. Point goes to High Street, 3-1. And serving will be Haley Taylor, who's had a pretty good set today. High in the air, Brown, Lily D. Brown, Lily D. Almost sounds like a broken record here. Martin and Goodman tries to check that, make that Hansford try to come up and get the ball and knocks it out of bounds. 3-2 is your score. Dayton Temple, the home team, leading on the scoreboard. 3-2. High Street trying to tie it up. Goodman in the middle, sets up. Brown back to Goodman. Oh, nice little push hit there. Trying to do a little speed variation. Oh, he's walking the dog on that bad boy. Good hit there by Emily Clark and walking the dog right to left, guys.
I've been watching on ESN and YouTube and Facebook. I haven't been a part of walking the dog yet. I love it.
Yes,
A
love
new
it.
Youngism.
You never know what we can come up with when we do these broadcasts.
You'll always be surprised.
That's right. Coming back, good little push hit there by Seaman, and it kind of confused Goodman a little bit, and not goes out of bounds. So point once again for Taylor. 4-3. High Street has taken the lead, I should say. Long hit on the back line to Hoskins. Now Tesler. Coming back will be Clark. Now over to Seaman. Goodman with it back to the net. Hits it high. Now here comes the Crusaders. And trying to come up after return was Doherty, who falls down. And it stops with a 4-4 game. And getting ready to serve will be Brown. And that's an ace serve there.
Another ace. She's got 4 in the match now.
Yep.
I didn't want to jinx Haley Taylor there, but she has 9 serve points for High Street on the other side.
Wow. 5-5 score after you break the serve. And getting ready will be Delane Connor, the quiet leader for the team. He says half jokingly.
Yeah, she elects to serve underhand this time. She got a good overhand serve too. Playing it safe.
Ball hands to Goodman, saved by Brown, returned by the Tigers. Here comes the Crusaders, just comes right back at him with Martin. Now on the back line, it's Connor. Good hit once again by Goodman. Now there is Doherty. Hit back by Seaman. Good volley going on. Now to Connor. And that's going to go out of bounds. They just got Seaman off balance just a little bit, and it goes out of bounds, and it makes it 6-5 in favor of Dayton Temple. And getting ready to serve will be Myla Seiler. Down the line. High Street. Volleying. Lily D gets it across the net. Now here it comes. Good hit. Oh, good dig.
Nice
Did he
dig,
play it out of the
yeah.
net? No. Miley Seiler, a 7th grader, made a nice dig, but after the hit by the Crusaders, was not able to return it.
And Mia, just a 7th grader. Nice dig. Trying to save her serve point, wasn't she?
She was.
6-6. Martin with the serve for High Street. Ball batted around. Martin, Lily D, Connor, Goodman. Serve on the front line. Goes right back to Goodman. Emma with a hit. Now to Martin. Ball saved out of the net. High in the air. And it goes out of bounds. So a break on the serve, and that puts now the ball back in the hands of Shelby Tester, a freshman, and a 7-6 lead. Long serve off the hands of Martin, and that could have, should have kept her hands off that one. That kind of hurt her team a little bit.
Could have been out. Give Tester the ace.
Connor. Seaman, now hit back over by Doherty. Seaman, and
Probably didn't call the double hit there.
got a little tired on that one, didn't she?
Yeah.
Not too much hitting. Tester picks up the point on serve, and then she hits this one long. 9-7 with Dayton Temple with the lead. Trying to move on to the game later on against the winner of the next game, which will be Fayette Christian and Licking County. Dayton. Brown on the back line to get it over. Lily D. Set up. Taylor, and it goes wide and out of bounds.
Back and forth. Who's going to control the serve here in this third set? Who's going to get the momentum?
Right now, the points are slight advantage for Dayton, including some aces. And we got two hands again. Lily D. And we got a timeout.
First timeout for
And it's going to be
High Street.
High Street. All right, so High Street calls a timeout. It's 11-7. Detroit. Here I go again, Detroit. I'm going to ship them to Michigan yet. To Dayton Temple. We'll be back right after this on the Upper Plaza Sports Network. I don't like it.
Sure, McDonald's breakfast is good. But getting that McDonald's breakfast 2 minutes before it stops being served, that tastes even better. No, do not put those French fries into your mouth. Instead, put them directly inside your Quarter Pounder, where they belong. The hottest, juiciest Quarter Pounder yet. It's perfect. Made perfecter. Bottom-up.
All right, we're back here, the Tigers. I think that's part of the reason I keep calling them Detroit instead of Dayton. Also the Detroit Tigers baseball team.
Oh, there you go.
So I think that's why I keep calling them that.
I bet it is.
We'll get to the bottom of it.
We'll get to the bottom of it. And we've got a violation, two-hand hit.
They called double
And it
hit.
goes-
Okay.
It's a 2 hit.
Yeah.
Oh, 2 hits, okay.
He just pointed the wrong side.
All right, so it goes back to the Tigers. 12-7. Hoskins with the serve on the
Nice
back
serve.
line, high in the air, trying to get the save. They got to get it over. They do. Willie D with a nice save. Now Brown, back line, over to Martin. Front line, and Connor can't come down with it. Another point for the Tigers. They're up now 13-7.
Good job by Hannah Brown passing it back to the back row. Another serve point. Dayton Temple.
Substitution coming in now will be Childers. Dane is a 6th grader, and that one's served out of bounds. So, Levis Doherty, a sophomore, getting it off. Oh, nice little hit there by Brown. Throw it off a little bit, but good recovery by the Crusaders. Coming back now on the front line. Brown, little slap hit, inbounds. Another nice play.
Nice
I
tip
tell you,
kill there.
Brown is playing a heck of a match in front with the one-handed little tip kills. And quick substitution now. Coming in will be Starr. Coming out will be Connor. 14-8. And yeah, they saved it, but not good enough, and goes out of bounds. Starr was on that right side on the line and hits it wide. So Hansford picks up a point off serve, 15-8. Long hit on the back line. It's in the air. Little D. Nice little hit. Coming up was Kessler trying to get the dig and unfortunately hits it into the net. Brown couldn't play it out, so it's 15-9. Goes back to Lily D, serving for the Crusaders.
You don't want to attempt that last name?
I think they said it was D. Flip Antonio,
That sounds pretty good to me.
but they said
D.
just call her
Flip
Lily D.
Antonio.
Everybody
Lily
knows
D.
that.
Yeah.
And I said that's going to be a lot easier than trying to say that name
Yes, sir.
throughout the entire day. Let me tell you. So that's who Lily D is. Brown again with that one-hand shot of hers. Ball's up by Goodman. Brown. Attempt to keep it alive is Doherty. Now hitting it back over is Martin. Now to Hansford. High in air once again. Here comes the Crusaders. Hit there by Starr.
They're going to call
Going
it.
down their 2 hands again.
Yep.
That one's on Brown. 15-10. Lily D doing the thing with the serve. She's only a freshman.
Good young teams here.
Yeah.
Good young players.
Yeah, we haven't even gotten into the roster. Whistle's already been blown for the service, so can't get a timeout. We'll have to wait. Oh, they have to give it a turnover?
So is that a point or what's point for Dayton Temple?
That will be a point. 16-10.
Okay. Still not sure exactly what happened there.
Brown, nice save, unfortunately goes out of bounds.
Just out.
So, it ended up even at 1-1 as far as the points off that. They tried to call a timeout, I believe, or something after the official had already blown the whistle. And they wouldn't allow them to have it. Meanwhile, Childers walked the dog on that one and got it over, and it's now 16-11.
How about that? Nice ace serve for the 6th grader in the state varsity tournament.
Shouldn't that be? Yeah. Okay, so the officials are talking to the coaches why that point was awarded to Dayton. I'm still a little unclear. But anyway, we're back to action. Trying to get a little one-handed run, and it was Seaman unable to get it over. So that makes it 17-11. Brown, long hit. Really deep, keep the ball alive. Martin gets it over. Now here comes the Tigers. High in the air, Starr, good save, back line, Doherty. Now back to Brown. Coming up, Goodman. Trying for the keel, good block. And unfortunately, Starr is not able to get the ball cleanly to go over and over the net. So with that, it makes it 18-11. So ball's hit, and that comes off the hands of Lily D, and makes it now 19-11. Brown, get ready for another serve. Long hit to Lily D. Ball's up in the air. Coming back with it will be Seaman. Now to Goodman. Now on the back line to Brown. Long hit, back line, Lily D. Gets it up in front of the net. Whoa! That one Coley was blown by Martin. She was trying to get it over to the right side. And unfortunately, it was over the head of Seaman. Goes out, and it's now 20-11. And that's what I thought. I thought there was 12 points. And two hands.
Should be 12.
Yeah, I thought there was another point and we had missed it.
Should be 12.
So timeout.
Second and final timeout for
Timeout by High Street. So
We'll get the score right here
we'll
in a
double
second.
check the score here, but I think it's 21-12.
21-12, right?
It is 21-12.
Yeah, 21-12.
Yes. Yeah, I thought there was a point was missed. There was things going on here, trying to keep the score straight. Talking about a young team real quickly, let's talk about Dayton Temple. If you look at their roster here, they have 2 seniors, 3 juniors, 1 sophomore, 1 freshman, 1 8th grader, and 2 7th graders. Of course, Collins, Hansfort, Goodman, Hoskins, and Brown, those all girls all played last year on the state championship team, Michael. I remember those girls very, very well.
Yeah, I was going to say, I remember Hannah Brown as a freshman played a big role on the state championship team.
Like her sister, she probably ended up playing all 4 years.
Yeah.
High Street, they have 2 seniors, 2 juniors, 3 sophomores, a freshman, 2 8th graders, and a 6th grader. So experience-wise, they're basically about even.
Yeah.
So seeing some good action here. Ready to go, 21-12. We think we got all the scoring corrected now. And we can get back to action with Hannah Brown, one of those juniors serving. And well, Childers hit it. It would have been an ace either way. So point there for Hannah. 22-12. In the air. Getting it back over is Martin. Martin's little one-handed hit by Hoskins. Get it over the net. Now here comes the Crusaders trying to set it again. Connors high in the air by Goodman. Coming back with it is Hoskins trying to go across the court, trying to set up something on that right sideline to Seaman. Unfortunately, let her a little bit too much. It goes out of bounds, and it's now 23-12. Brown with the hit again on the back line. Lily D. Good hit back by Martin. As both teams on the volley here. Connor goes. Backs Brown on that back line. Now they set it up. Goodman. Good hit. Kill there by Goodman. And we are now at match point. 24-12. This is it. There's the serve. It's long. High in the air, goes out of bounds, and that will end the match. 25-12 was the final in set 3. So, Dayton Temple, the defending champs, will move on to the next round after a 25-17, 15-25, 25-12 win. So, with that, we'll pencil them down here on our little scoreboard.
All right, folks,
we have, and that, of course, will be Dayton Temple, and they will play at 12:45 this afternoon, or approximately that time frame. Now, that means with the loss, that High Street will drop into sudden death. They cannot lose another game if they want to stay in the tournament. They will drop down, and they will play at 11:30. So, if you're listening at the schools or your parents and you want to follow your team, again, Dayton Temple will play at approximately 12:45 against the winner of this next game between Fayette Christian and Lincoln County. Columbus High Street will now drop to the consolation bracket. They will play the team that loses this next game, and they play at 11:30. So keep that in mind. 11:30 for High Street, 12:45 for Temple fans. Now, coming up next, it'll be Fayette Christian, and they will be taking on Lincoln County. And we will take a very short break because they're going to keep things moving today. So we should be back in about 10 minutes, 15 minutes or so. So we hope you join us then. For the Epifana Sports Network, along with Tony, Michael, I'm Randy. We'll be back in about 15 minutes here on the Epifana Sports Network.